up, YouTube? This is Franklyn McInnis, FM for short. This is my first video showing off my Funko Pop collection. I've only been collecting since December 26th and already have 40 pops altogether. There's one that's not here yet, but I may do a separate video on that one later on. Okay, I want to run through these quickly here. I don't want this to be too long of a video. First one here you see is the Iron Spider. This is the most recent one that I purchased. I had a friend that got me another one, but I purchased this one at a Walgreens. I don't think I'm going to keep this one. I'm not the biggest Spider-Man fan, so I'm going to either trade this one, or if nobody's showing interest in a trade, I may actually try to do a giveaway pretty soon. And I know my channel is just really getting started, but I don't want to wait to have a giveaway. You know, I know a lot of people wait till they hit a certain number, but already I see the Funko Pop community is a pretty great community, so I just want to try to give back if I can. So like I said, this Iron Spider, if I don't trade it soon, then it's going to be part of a giveaway coming up pretty soon, and I'll talk about that more later. Next up here, Daredevil, which I got at Target. The Daredevil from the Netflix series, which is an absolutely great series. I actually want to get this full set. Now, I'm not going to try to collect full sets of all these figures here, but I like the other Daredevil figures, the Matt Murdock, the Masked Vigilante, and then of course Wilson Fisk. And I expect that we'll see a Punisher and Elektra coming up, and I like those too if they produce them. Next up here I have both the glow-in-the-dark Ant-Man and the glow-in-the-dark Yellow Jacket. And I'll admit, when I first saw the Ant-Man movie in theaters, I wasn't blown away by it, but there's something about that movie. Watching it again, I really loved it, and it just grew on me more and more. So I'm glad I have both of these figures. And I plan on getting Ant-Man with the Anthony ride as well. Okay, as soon as I can get my hands on that. Next up here from Guardians of the Galaxy. Since I am a collector now, I just decided I'd get the collector. I also do like this character. I wish they would use him more in the movies. So hopefully Benicio del Toro will get to play that character again. Next up here, Thanos, which I love this pop, but I was a little disappointed. I found out there's a glow-in-the-dark version, so what I'm planning on doing, I may have to get the glow-in-the-dark version too, and then just put one of them out of the box. More than likely, it'll be this one. Okay, moving along here, focusing on Avengers Age of Ultron. I only have 3 of these figures. They are all exclusives. Metallic Vision, which I'm not going to take it out of the box, but you can see there, the metal just looks so good on him. Grinning Ultron, which apparently is not as rare as I thought it was, at least not in my area, because there are still like 8 of these sitting at my local Walmart. But that was a Funko Summer Convention exclusive. Okay, and then we have here Savage Hulk from Hot Topic. The reason I don't have more Avengers is because obviously I'm waiting for the Civil War figures to come out. Okay, and then I'll try to get the rest of the Avengers. Then I'm assuming later on in the year, possibly we'll get Thor from his next movie, Ragnarok. So I'm just going to wait on Thor for that. And hopefully they'll do a 6-inch Hulk as well, which would be nice. Continuing on here, I got the Deadpool with the 2 swords. I may get 1 or 2 more Deadpools, but they just have way too many of those right now. I'm not going to try to get all of them. I may get the thumbs up Deadpool, and then we'll see if we get another Deadpool in the Marvel Collector Corps, which I just signed up for. Next down here, I'm amazed that they made this one, and I'm really glad that I found it. It's a Walgreens exclusive Taskmaster. You can see right there, there's a little ding on the box. I'm really not too worried about that, especially since the only other Taskmaster I've seen in the store, the box was way worse. I mean, the figure was practically hanging out of the box. So I'm actually happy with the one I have, and I really like this character. And I have these 2 there together. If you know anything about comics, you'll know why I have these 2 together. Moving on down here, next level, I have my Walking Dead figures. The most significant one for me is Morgan, and the reason why is because he is the first pop figure that I bought. Okay, I really like that character, even though I'm not going to say exactly what happened in case you're not caught up on the series, but it's getting a little tougher to like his character, especially because of his interactions with Carol. And Carol, I never saw in a store. I finally had to order her off of Amazon. So I don't know, they might want to think about making more Carol figures. Okay, and then Tyrese is, again, sort of a spoiler alert. I'm not going to say exactly what happened with him if you're not completely caught up, but you can kind of see from there what happened. Got Daryl on his motorcycle. Again, that's another one that's kind of easy to find, but I'm glad I do have it now. Okay, you'll notice that I have the 3 from the latest set, Abraham Morgan, Rick Grimes. I don't have that Michonne because I wanted Michonne with her sword, so I'm not about collecting full sets. I just want the figures that I like. Okay. Now, one complete set I do have, though, is Bob's Burgers family, and that is because I like every character on that show. And I'm actually hoping that they'll do some side characters too. And these figures are really well made, some great details. For example, with Gene here, you can actually see him pressing down one of the keys on his keyboard. Okay, so that's pretty cool, some good detail there. And if you're not into that series, you might want to give it a try. It's pretty great. Okay, moving down here, I got Flash and Captain Cole. Honestly, I'm not the hugest Captain Cole fan. I do like him a little bit more now because of Legends of Tomorrow, and especially the most recent episode where he went to his childhood home. That was pretty great. But I'm looking to get the Reverse Flash pretty soon. I know that's common, so it should be easy to find. But hopefully they'll have a lot more Flash figures on the way. Right now, really not a lot to choose from. Okay, next up here, we got the Aqua Blue Aquaman, which I did a trade for. I actually had a black suit glow-in-the-dark Spider-Man, and I only picked it up just because it was easy to find for me, luckily. But I'm not the biggest Spider-Man fan, so I ended up trading it for this Aquaman figure, which I don't regret. Although I will say that glow-in-the-dark black suit Spider-Man looks pretty cool. The glow effect on it is better than most other pops that I've seen. With the Ant-Man and Yellow Jacket that I have, their eyes glow and they barely glow. Like you have to blast them with light and then they'll glow for just a few seconds. Okay, I got Nightmare Batman. This arrived in the mail earlier than expected. Definitely a cool looking pop. The sand detail on it and everything, it's pretty great. And I cannot wait to see what that scene is all about in the movie. Okay, then I have Batman and Superman, which again I was lucky to find pretty easily at Hot Topic. And then I found out right after about the metallic set at Toys R Us. So if I ever get my hands on that, I probably will trade these two. I'm not going to keep doubles of them. I'll either trade them or do a giveaway with them. Next up here, these are my Harley Quinn figures. Got her with her mallet, which I believe is supposed to be a GameStop exclusive. There's no sticker there, though. Arkham Knight Harley Quinn. I may get her in the nurse outfit as well. Roller Derby Harley. And you notice the pink one, the new one, is missing. That's the one that I don't have yet, that a friend got for me, so I should have it in just a couple of days. And the only Dorbs that I own is Harley Quinn. I really have no interest in any other Dorbs, but I just want to get a lot of Harley Quinn. Really love the character. Definitely looking forward to see what they're doing with the Suicide Squad. Okay, my last row down here, I had the Predator with the clear Predator with the green splatter, which is pretty cool. That Kratos figure is pretty great. And I will say this was my best shopping experience with GameStop so far. They actually allowed me to get 2 figures from 2 different stores with their buy one, get one half off. That was pretty cool. So I got the Kratos and the Deadpool with the 2 swords, but they came from different stores. At FYE, I found this Shaun, the blood spattered Shaun from Shaun of the Dead. Okay, another great movie. Next up here, I got Freddy Funko, and that's because I joined the Funko Fun Club. Okay, so I did it specifically, of course, for that figure, like I'm sure just about everybody else who joined did. So I do have a Freddy Funko. In fact, I'll show you in a moment that I do have the plaque on the wall as well. Next up here, this is also from FYE. I found a flocked Po from Kung Fu Panda. That's the only flocked figure that I have so far. I may try to find some more though, because the flock feel is pretty cool. The only wrestling figure that I have here, Brock Lesnar, got it from Walmart, and the price was marked down. And also, I didn't get it so much for wrestling, it's because Brock Lesnar was in the UFC for a while and I'm a UFC fan. Okay, and lastly here for now, Gudetama with the bacon shawl on. Got that from Hot Topic. You see it's a Hot Topic exclusive. I had no idea what this character was about. and the lady in the store told me to check out the little cartoons on YouTube, and I did, and it is pretty cute, pretty funny, so that's why I went ahead and got it. Okay. Now coming up back here, like I said, I do have my certificate up on the wall, Funko Fun Club, okay, which I joined again just to get the Freddy Fun Club figure. One other thing I did want to point out, going back to the collector, this is the cheapest pop that I've got so far. I paid about $2 and around 60 something cents at Books A Million. They had it marked down like 70%. So that was pretty cool, a really good find. And I do like the figure. It's not exactly super detailed, but I do like what he's holding there. Again, no spoilers, but if you've seen the movies, you know that's pretty important there, what's in his hand. Okay, so let me step back here so you can get another quick view of what I have so far. Altogether, like I said, I have 40, not including that is including the pink Harley Quinn that I don't have just yet, but I will get soon. Okay, so that's it for now. Like I said, I'm gonna put some more thought into it, and then we'll see what happens with this Iron Spider, and I may put something else along with it. I really want to do a giveaway pretty soon, but I will announce that as soon as possible. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Help me out. I'm a new channel, obviously, so if you could share it, do anything to help me get some support on my videos. I really do want to keep the videos going, not just focusing on Funko Pop figures. I may try to do some other things as well. I'm a poet, so I would like to share some poetry and maybe promote my novels on this channel as well. So again, any support would be appreciated. Any comments would be appreciated as well. Okay, and all you Funko Pop figures, or I should say, all you Funko Pop fans, happy hunting for the figures that you want, and hopefully you will find them. And I won't even get into how I feel about all those flippers out there, but just hopefully you beat them to the stores and you find what you want. All right.